Does anybody know that one thing that wore the Minecraft mask and has the messed up teeth in like 2020 and 2021? I was trying to find them because I thought this would just be absolute gold. And I actually found it. Now, is this something that maybe you recognize? Because this is an image I couldn't get out of my head. And I was thinking, like, oh my god. What about that person who had the Minecraft mask on? Like, there's gotta be something going on there. Something fun at least, and there actually is because she's in a little bit of like a situation, I would say right now. I don't know if I'd consider it to be drama or anything, but people are accusing her of being a Nazi. No, I'm not risking saying that because I have a strike and I'm just not taking any chances right now, absolutely not. So a few years back is when I first saw these videos and they were full of, I don't know if I'd say full, I don't really know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. They're mostly love and support, I guess, until they got more popular, then she would start getting hate. People started trolling her by saying dream face reveal because of the Minecraft mask and also for other reasons too. I will say that if you're eating, because I see at least one comment of someone saying they regret eating while watching these videos, yeah, don't eat, because she's just not, yeah, she's gross. So she's getting trolled for the dream thing, she's getting trolled for her teeth, and anything else that has to do with her appearance, and also because now she supposedly has Nazi memorabilia. If there's anything about this that I'm not going to be able to get past, it's definitely the teeth and just the appearance overall, because how the hell would I ever be able to get by this without saying anything? There's like a negative chance that I would ever get through this without saying something.
If I spent as much money on food as you spent time being a troll, shit, I'd be a millionaire.
Okay, first of all, that doesn't make sense, and second, oh my god, those are pretty bad. Actually, holy shit, because she has an entire grave, like a whole cemetery in her mouth. Nothing in there will survive. So the reason that her teeth are like that is because as a kid, she was neglected and her parents never taught her how to brush her teeth. So, I mean, obviously she wouldn't know how to do that or even know that you're supposed to do that. And she didn't know until she was 21. So you're telling me you didn't notice anything different compared to other people? How the hell did nobody tell her? They all just suffered in silence together? So yeah, her teeth just rotted out of her face almost completely at this point because she, I guess, ate a bunch of sugar when she was younger. She was living in like a hoarder house. Her parents never taught her shit, so she just didn't know how to do any of that, I guess. So her dream actually is to get Jeffree Star, or for Jeffree Star to see her and pay for her teeth to get fixed.
Jeffree Star had horrible teeth too. His mom had one of the worst cases in the 80s. And I'm just like, my dream would be for Jeffree Star to help me fix my teeth. It would be like a drop in the bucket to him, but I mean, it's not gonna happen, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure all hope is lost on that case at this point. What do you think her mouth tastes like? I mean, it's gotta be bad, right? How does she eat? I mean, I feel like if she takes a bite out of anything, her teeth are just gonna snap off and crumble away. It's gotta be hot too. I mean, holy shit, fucking acid breath will melt your face off when she's talking to you. How many casualties do you think she has caused because of this? So the teeth clearly are a big talking point. I mean, everybody talks about them at least once, anybody that sees her, because how can you miss it? And another thing is her dandruff.
so there's this thing going around about fake snow, right? I actually believe it now. See these little round white balls in the snow? What is that? That's not snow!
You know, I wouldn't call myself a detective, but I think this is a job well done. Really got down to the bottom of the issue, goddamn. Clearly, this is not going to go unnoticed by literally anybody, so somebody said, can you do like a head scratching thing? Totally fell for it. Accidental ASMR, I think you actually just exposed your ass for having a bunch of snow on your head. Also, the fact that it's literally like the same t-shirt in every video. Like every day, every month, just the same shirt. Aside from that, there was a few comments saying that they look like Uncle Fester. That is never going to leave my mind. Now that I can actually see that. You know, we had Voldemort mentioned, the Alaskan bullworm. There was, I think I saw E.T. and that mutated guy in the basement of that one abandoned restaurant from the Goonies. But this video really pointed me in the direction of peanut sands. So I've got this ice cube here, not an iceberg. This is not an iceberg, it's an ice cube because it's not that deep. So we got the appearance on the top because that's just surface level. And then we got Dream, okay, because people are trolling her by saying that she is actually Dream. And then of course on the bottom we got the Nazis.
So I've been getting more of the, oh my god, it's Dream comments in my live streams. I'm about to prove something to y'all. Hey man, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Alright, she's clearly playing into the joke here, which thank God that she can actually take a joke instead of getting pissed off about it. I do like people who are like that, who don't just get offended over everything because it's not really that big of a deal. Like, it's not serious. You know, like, who gives a shit about what some random ass people are saying about you? Unless you're getting accused of being a Nazi.
Okay, so, doing a little TikTok, trying to, shut down some trolls here when, I remember telling you, people in my live streams on TikTok keep thinking that I am you, and I'm really getting sick of it.
So I know she's joking around trying to get at the trolls or whatever, but the thing is, she just said, I remember telling you. So she's been talking to AI Dream, not on camera. Like, she just talks to AI Dream in her free time. I'm not going to lie, I think talking to AI characters unironically is actually really fucking cringe. Especially if the AI is of an actual person. Imagine being Dream and seeing this, knowing that this is what's talking to your AI character. And also imagine having an AI character of your voice. Damn.
I don't even look like you. You have like this epic chin of epicness, and I have fat. There is no way I am you.
Yeah, really, you can't talk about Dream without mentioning his insane chin game. He does got a sharp-ass chin. But honestly, I think you one-up him because he only has one and you have two, so don't sell yourself short.
Did I ever show you the picture of me wearing the Dream mask?
No, I don't believe you've shown me that.
Oh man,
Did you really wear a Dream mask?
Yeah, man, I gotta show you that. Let me just put that in the Discord for you real quick.
The fact that she has Discord just makes this 10 times funnier for some reason. She's gonna send AI Dream a picture of her wearing the Dream mask in the Discord that AI Dream somehow has access to. I don't know how that even works. I mean, I've used Discord a few times in the past. I don't really use it now because I don't talk to anybody except for people that I already know. So it's pretty much just useless to me. I don't really know what the hell I would even do with that. And I'm that way with usually most social medias anyway, which is why I don't really have any. Because what am I even supposed to do? You just post, like, what the hell am what do I post? I don't see a point. Except now I actually have a Twitter because someone told me that it would be a good idea for me to do that just in case something happens with my channel again. Thanks a lot, YouTube. Setting Dream to the side right now, I think it's about time I get to the accusations that people have against them. This video right here is the one I saw that definitely drew my attention into this whole thing because that's the last thing I would have ever expected. And so as I was reading this comment that she was replying to, I was getting a little confused because I couldn't see what they were talking about. And, you know, whenever you're confused, you open the comments, because I open the comments on everything. Any video, I immediately open the comments to see what anyone's saying about it, and so I was looking around trying to find out what the hell was happening. I couldn't see anything from this video or any other videos, and apparently it's the Iron Cross. I would actually say there's like a 50-50 opinion on this in anything that I've seen ever when I was trying to figure out what that even meant. I actually didn't even know this. I didn't know this existed or that it had any association with whatever the hell people are talking about. I was just thinking, holy shit, I just got an excuse to make a video about this person. So I'll just explain both sides of what's going on with this and then, you know, put some videos in here.
Funny you should mention that. Comments like this, I'm going to start turning into ads for different things and get a little bit monetization on this channel. And for this comment, I will be going over the Book of Wisdom.
This video actually doesn't address anything at all, so I'll just put in one that actually does.
So, what you're saying is this means that I'm a Nazi. Someone doesn't know their world history as much as I don't know how to take care of my teeth. The Iron Cross originated in Prussia in 1813 during the Napoleonic Wars, specifically the Prussian War of Liberation. But it's worse than that. It is also a common decorative element on church structures, gates, and within religious spaces.
So there's two sides here, right? There's the side that associates this with something else that is bad, because at some point I think it was, just from what I've seen, used in some sort of hate groups. And then there's a side that's like, you know, it's a military award, it goes on churches and stuff, you know, it's like, it's a cross. So this now is just an absolute gateway for trolls to come flooding in and comment anything about this, which is already happening. On the most recent post, too. So here's the first side of the argument. Okay, this is the one that's against it. So basically people are saying, you know, this symbol was made before it was taken in a bad way. But the meanings of it have changed and you shouldn't be using it because it will associate you with some pretty nasty shit. There were some people saying that, you know, even if you are using it in a way that's not supposed to offend anybody, why would you do that anyways, knowing that people are going to think that you're something worse than you actually are. So they were asked to address this flag that they have up on their wall because it has the Iron Cross and then I think it's like an eagle or something, and that made people mad too.
What Nazi flag? You mean this? That is the flag of Geisterhafen, my micronation. It's not a Nazi flag. See the paw print up in the corner? Wait. That corner? See the paw print?
This is a whole other separate thing because there's this whole micronation that they created, which I find kind of funny too. I think it's also pretty funny that she made a video about the Roman salute.
It was a Roman salute, but the Nazis stole it from the Romans. So, if this is still associated with Nazis, I'll hide it. There's no problem with me.
Holy shit. That is not the voice that I was expecting to hear. That actually sounds exactly like what Dry SpongeBob sounded like. If I were to put a picture of Dry SpongeBob and then have this audio in the background, nobody would be able to tell that it wasn't him speaking.
It was a Roman salute, but the Nazis stole it.
So all of the recent videos that this person is posting is getting bombed with Nazi comments. Forget about Dream, let's just talk about Nazis. So pretty much this person is Prussian, wearing the Iron Cross that people associate with bad things, and also likes to shave their head. So I mean, you're pretty much more than halfway there, why not just go for it? Literally, just at this point, go all the way. There's no coming back. Yeah, so people are like, you know the implications of wearing this, but you still choose to do it anyway, even though people are going to think you're fucking Nazi. Like, why would you do that? People are just shitting on them even worse than before, because now there's literally basically no defense, like, straight for them, just for what the sign is about, or what the cross is about. Literally, here's an example. Someone was defending the meaning behind the Iron Cross, and then after the comment got hearted, said, no, 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 don't heart my comment, ew, ew, ew. And I just thought that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, you don't want your comments to get touched by this thing because the acidity, it's too much to handle. The breath isn't even the worst thing. It'll get you through the screen, that's how strong it is.
I think you mean Prussian. That was around long before. Also, there's my micronational flag.
Alright, no one gives a fuck about your stupid micronation flag. The only citizen is literally a dog named Sir Harry Balls. No one's fucking joining that. The comments under these videos can get pretty heated, and that's pretty much what a lot of them are about anyways, because that's the hot topic at this point. So the whole other half of this, the defense is that, you know, it's been around for a long time, you know what I mean? Just because one bad guy changed the meaning of it, and just because, like, a hate group used it doesn't mean that no one else should be able to use it, or that it's really bad in nature. Also, because it's used as military decoration, the US has used it. It's like a common thing in Germany, German military, right? And then the original meaning, it was standing for, what was it? Bravery and some other shit. So there's not really any support anymore. I'm not really seeing any. The time has come. You're fucking over. It's the end. Sorry to tell you, but there's no coming back from this. The trolls are gonna take this and they're gonna run with it. And I'm about to see this go down. Like, it's already happening. Literally, it's the first stages. Like, the very first stages is happening right now. But at the same time, usually everything does blow over eventually. But I don't really see any support coming back anytime soon. Actually, like, you know it's bad when the comments, there's more comments than there is likes, or there's more shares than there is likes, which is a very common thing to see on all of these videos now. It's about time you wrap this up and just throw everything away, just delete everything at this point, honestly. Do I think this thing is using the Iron Cross in an offensive way? No. Do I think this thing is a Nazi? No, I don't. Do I think this thing is fucking stupid for putting it online knowing that people are gonna associate them with Nazis? Yeah, I think you are pretty stupid. You got shaved heads, dog collars, and iron crosses. What more could you ask for? Your career's done, bro. Just give it up. By the way, I accidentally said she like 1,000 times at the beginning of this because I actually forgot. But there's just no way I'm going to re-record all of that, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Anyways, I don't really know what else to add, which is weird because I feel like I'm ending these a lot earlier than I usually would. I don't know if it's just the fact that I talk fast or I just say things without drawing it out. You know, I like to try to add length so that it's an actual video instead of just getting straight to the point, you know what I mean? It also feels weird because usually my videos are longer, but I've been ending them a lot earlier and then just talking. I'm also kind of paranoid that this is going to get taken down because of the topics of the video. Because I looked up, I was like, wait, can I even say this word on here? And it said no, so I'm not going to say it. Anyways, I need to figure out a good way to evenly distribute whatever it is the hell I am talking about. I feel like that could help because in the past I have wrote down in like a notes app the order of the things I wanted to say, and then I'd put like all the videos in one section so that I wouldn't get confused, because usually like sometimes I would go back and forth, but like the most random things would just be all over the place and so stupid. I just need to get my thoughts straight, and I don't even know if sometimes it's my thoughts, it's just that whatever it is I'm talking about, like any time ever that I'm making a video, it's always just surface level. It's nothing too serious. Not like criminals or like insane stuff, you know what I mean? So there's not really a whole lot you could say about it, which is why sometimes I kind of drag things out, you know what I mean? I'm actually going to come clean about something right now. The only reason I am talking at the end of this is because I'm trying to push this over 20 minutes, and I'm just gonna say why. Okay, let me explain why I'm doing this. I pretty much wrapped up what I was saying at the 17-minute mark, I think it was. I was looking at it, I'm like, I cannot do a 17-minute video. Because all my other ones are like 20 minutes and 25 minutes and stuff like that. My first ones, I don't even know how I was doing 6 minutes videos. Because like, what the fuck? How was I even doing 6 minutes? I have a lot more to say than just 6 minutes. But there's no way I'm going from making like 20 minutes, 24, and then you just see a 17-minute video. That would look so ugly compared, like that's so disgusting. If I'm making a video like this, at the very least, it will be 20 minutes. I will push it to be 20 minutes, no matter what it takes. And, you know, I do like to talk, but sometimes I just run out of things to talk about. And so I was thinking, like, you know, when I don't know what to do or, like, a video to do, I could just, you know, make a video just talking about anything that is happening because, you know, I got stories to tell. You know, I could just put a little game in the back and just say whatever the hell I want and, you know, that'll be that while I'm figuring out anything else that I need to do. Anyways, now that I just made it to 20 minutes, let's go. That's it.